They're like, what's going on? This is not normal for around here.
They have no idea. But hey, I just got another update. The Portland streetcar service has been suspended because of the freezing rain and ice buildup on the wire. If it's 6 o'clock at night, imagine tomorrow morning. Oh,
it's going to be really rough. So we have this batch, this really nice thick band that's coming through right now. So we're getting the worst of it right now. Temperatures above us have warmed up. That's why we're seeing it melt, but then it freezes right as it gets closer to the surface here. And so that's why it's causing so many problems. We have this band to get through. And guess what? We might actually see a little bit more moving through early tomorrow morning. So winter weather advisories up and down I-5, back across the Portland metro area and into the gorge until 10 a.m. tomorrow because we're going to continue to see these icy conditions. So far, snow totals, most of us picking up right around an inch, but there are some spots that picked up 1.5 inches or a little bit more. You can see that from Portland back through Battleground and Kelso. So that happened earlier today, but again, this warm front's lifting in from the south, so the southerly winds trying to kick in is warming the air above us, but because of the gorge, that strong influence bringing in all that really cold air, it just can't scour that cold air out. And so what happens is it falls into it and it refreezes, either in the form of rain freezing on contact or, of course, just plain old ice pellets coming down to the ground. So 31 degrees, you can see the visibility has already gone down, so we're dealing with issues there. Right now, the wind chill at 23, bundle up if you have to head out. And again, be careful on the road. So that band's still in place right over Portland. Of course, you head east and it's just cold enough, very deep cold air here. And we're seeing that snow come down, where we could see 1 to 2 inches or more overnight back between Carson, Hood River, back all the way back through the gorge there. And then down to our south, things are breaking up between Salem and Eugene, but we're still seeing some spotty wintry mix conditions there developing. And then farther south, you can see more showers that, again, could roll on up to bring in more potential problems. So I'm going to time it out for you. This is a very high resolution forecast model here. It's not going to show you the pinks and all of that. It's just going to show you the precip coming down, but keep in mind temperatures will stay below freezing, and so this will be likely in the form of a wintry mix for most of us, and then of course that plain old snow. So 7 p.m. you can see it's coming down. Here we are at 9:30. Most of it working its way to the north. We're getting that break between most of the areas just south of Portland, between Salem and Eugene as well. We head towards midnight, everything clearing out until about 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's when we can see more moisture moving in, again, on top of these really cold conditions, and that will mean that possibility for more icy conditions to develop for that morning commute, and we may even have to deal with some of that lightly coming down in the morning, too, on top of the icy road. So your metro winter weather forecast here for tonight and tomorrow. Winter mix tapering off for now. Then we'll have that icy morning commute on tap, maybe a little bit more freezing rain on top of what we're already dealing with. And then tomorrow night, we could see more rain developing, and as temperatures just struggle to get above freezing, we could be potentially talking about a little bit more freezing rain even tomorrow night. So tracking it all out for you, here we are approaching noon tomorrow, and things are drying out. A mainly dry day once we get to that early morning hour, 8 p.m., and we're still looking good. And then we get into the overnight hours tomorrow night. This is going towards Tuesday morning, and then we have that precip developing that could again cause more travel problems for us. But at least at this point, it looks like it would be very, very light amounts. And of course, we're trying to get a little bit more of that snow going across central portions of Oregon, eastern Oregon by Tuesday afternoon, watching for more snow, and we could see more of that also as you head east along I-84 back out to the gorge. So your temperature forecast for tonight, temperatures in the low 30s, they'll stay pretty steady. I don't think temperatures are really going to go anywhere, and so the icy roads will persist. Your coastal forecast for tomorrow, temperatures topping out in the low 40s, rain likely, it'll be chilly. I-5 will have that chance for some showers early on, a mainly dry day, more developing rain overnight tomorrow night. Highs in the upper 30s to around 40. Central and eastern Oregon, highs in the 30s here with cloudy skies, and watching for a wintry mix across central portions of the state overnight tomorrow. For the gorge, 1 to 2 inches of snow tonight. We'll see 1 to 3 inches of snow for the Cascades, and then light accumulations for tomorrow with just shower chances in the forecast tomorrow afternoon. So your 7-day forecast here for your Monday. We'll have rain developing again overnight. Highs stay in the upper 30s, so we're just struggling to get above freezing, and then we go towards the end of the week and into the weekend, and we have more unsettled weather ahead with temperatures staying on the chilly side. So this might not be the only morning commute that we have to deal with, these icy roads, but right now it looks like it could be the worst one for us. So again, if you don't have to be out on the roads, don't do it. I think it's going to be really rough. There's going to be so many people. Everybody's getting out over the holidays. Everybody's back. It's like back to that normal schedule. And then we have this mess on the road. So
it really is. And we're actually getting more updates. PGE is confirming outages in Multnomah County, 10,000, Clackamas, 500, Washington County, 3,800. So It's going to be a long night for a lot of people, so help your neighbor if you can. So
We're watching it closely.
all right, well, let's switch it over to sports, where the weather was much nicer in Glendale, Arizona, where the Seahawks